What's up, guys? I'm the King Achilles, and today we've got to talk about the Pokemon Go set coming out here in the near future. The full Japanese set has been revealed, with the exception, of course, of the secret rares. We're going to take a look at the good cards and the bad cards, talk about what might be the chase cards of the set, and we'll discuss, is this really living up to the hype? Before we dive in, I am going to give away a V Heroes tin. This giveaway has been running for a while, ever since I went over all the ultra rares and above from Astral Radiance. This is going to be your second opportunity to enter, and the winner will get to pick whichever of the 3 tins that they would like. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, turn notifications on, hit that thumbs up button for this video. Lastly, I'm going to have you comment, is this set living up to your expectations and all of the hype? Yes or no, why or why not? Let me know and you will have an entry into the V Heroes tin giveaway. As mentioned, guys, this secret rares have not been released. We do know about that Mewtwo V alternate art, which I personally think is the chase card of the set, at least for me. From what I've seen so far, Bulbasaur here, which I actually really like the artwork for. The Ivysaur, of course, and then the Venusaur. This Venusaur is really freaking cool. Looks to be a holographic, which I love. And then, of course, the Radiant Venusaur, which I think is probably the best looking Radiant card from this set. Here is why I think that. Look at the background. The background is actually really, really cool. It actually has a background. The other ones really kind of don't, and that's a little bit disappointing. This personally, I think, is a huge chase card for myself and many people from the set. We have the Alolan Exeggutor. Meh. I don't really care. I don't know how this is related to Pokemon Go. Do you guys know how? We've got a Spinarak here, which looks to be one of those real-world-esque cards, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't feel very good about seeing that in public, but whatever. And then an Ariados. I don't know how to pronounce the name. No one's ever corrected me. Whatever it is, it's alright. I mean, it is what it is. Charmander looking awesome. I love this Charmander. And then, of course, our Charmeleon. Really liking the artwork for this. This Charizard holographic here is very cool. I don't know how easy it's going to be to pull this card. Usually, the holographics aren't too bad, but that's a pretty freaking awesome card. Big fan. Radiant Charizard. I know this is probably going to be the most valuable Radiant in the set. I don't know how valuable these cards are really going to be. I'm very curious to see. How hard are they going to be to pull? How much are they going to be going for? Because so far, I mean, the Radiant cards aren't going for that much. They really aren't. That being said, Charizard always pulls a heavy, heavy price. It just really depends on how common this is going to be. Are these Radiants going to be as easy to pull as we've seen so far? Because I usually get like a ton of Radiants every booster box. At least 2, So if this is as easy to pull as the other Radiants, I could see this maybe going for like 20 bucks. I want the Radiant Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur to be more rare than the Radiants we've seen so far, and hopefully to be a bit more valuable. I want to like this card. I do like it. It's really not that great. This compared to this, I think this is the clear winner for overall design. Look at the background. It actually has one. Charizard's background is, to be honest, a bit lazy in my opinion. They could have done something way cooler with this. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I want this card, but not as much as like I wanted the Alt Art Charizard or anything like that, Anyway, we've got Moltres as well, which is a really cool card. I'm liking that a lot. We've got Numel, or however that's pronounced. I don't know why that has to do with Pokemon Go. Camerupt. Okay. Pretty lame Pokemon if you ask me. Squirtle, which is looking like it's having just a splendid time in that tiny little stream. I like that a lot. Wartortle is super cool here. And then Blastoise is phenomenal. I like that a lot. Radiant Blastoise, I think, kind of suffers from the same issue as the Radiant Charizard. That is a boring background. Is he hanging out in pee, or is that like beer? Like, what is he surrounded by right now? I don't know why he's got just yellow. I mean, I get the yellow and the blue contrast, but these cards would look a lot cooler if they were just full arts, as well as, just generally speaking, having backgrounds. They really are lacking in the background department with the exception of Venusaur. We got Slowpoke here. I love this Slowpoke. It's meant to look like it's in the real world, and that actually looks great. We have Slowbro as well. Really, meh, it's okay. I love the Magikarp. I love how it looks like it's in the real world. I'm curious why they didn't do that many of these, right? These are supposed to be Pokemon Go cards. Only a handful of them really fit that description, in my opinion. Gyarados, of course. That's a really cool Gyarados. It looks like it's a holographic. Huge fan. Lapras, also like the Lapras, is actually in the real world there. Articuno. Everybody loves Articuno. If you don't, you're wrong. Pretty cool card. Who is this? I had to look the name up for this Pokemon. Wimpod? Is that what it is? Golisopod? Is that how you say this? I mean, it's kind of a cool... What is it? Water Bug? That's pretty tight. I mean, whatever gen this is from, I apparently didn't really play it. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I don't know what these have to do with Pokemon Go. Please enlighten me in the comments if you guys have a better idea. Amazing Pikachu. I love how it looks like it's walking in real life. That's an awesome card. Another good Pikachu here. I think this is the promo card, though, if I'm not mistaken. Zapdos, I love it. It's just like siphoning energy from that electrical tower, and that's a really, really cool card. Big fan. Mewtwo V, Ultra Rare is just like, that's amazing. These are amazing, and then the V-Star looks awesome as well. I love that there's all these different Mewtwo cards in the set. I think that the V-Star Mewtwo, and really, the V are chase cards for me. Alternate art, of course, as well. I'll put that up on the screen. Just an incredible card. I know some people don't like it, which surprises me. But I'm a huge, huge fan. This Mewtwo V-Star is a big chase card for me personally. We have Natu, Xatu, Lunatone. I don't know what the significance is. We've got Sylveon. Really big fan of this one. Looks to be a holo. Really, really awesome card and awesome Pokemon. This Onix is pretty basic. I think it would have been cool to see like an Onix in like a mine or like near a bunch of miners or something. But they just kind of went with it just being in the middle of a field, which is very basic. We got this Larvitar here and the Pupitar or whatever it's called. And then I was going to say there's a Tyranitar there, but there's not. Where's the Tyranitar? I think it's in the set, if I'm not mistaken. Solrock, I want to say. We've got a Conkeldurr V, which is just like, why? What does it have to do with Pokemon Go? Why does it have a clown nose on? And why is it an ultra rare? I don't know. There's so many cards they could make into ultra rares that they just sleep on. Whatever. I mean, not really my thing. Maybe you guys disagree, but I'm not a huge fan. You can see this showing up as an alternate art. It's just like, why are we making these boring Pokemon into alternate arts, guys? Give us some darn Arcanine, bro. Or any of the other ones. Oh, dude. If Dragonite doesn't have an alt art in this, I'll be infuriated, to be honest with you. We have Rattata. I think that's like a Alolan Rattata. Okay. Alolan Raticate. Okay. There it is. Okay. There's the Tyranitar. I didn't know what grouping they were going to give him. Okay. That's a pretty cool one, man. I mean, it looks like he's like in a volcano or something, which is really, really cool. I mean, who doesn't love Tyranitar? Awesome. We have Steelix, of course, as well. That's a bit more what I was expecting out of Onix, but I don't know. It's a pretty cool card. We have Meltan, which is an obvious thing to have with Pokemon Go, because it's a Pokemon Go Pokemon. And then Melmetal, and then the Melmetal V is super cool. I'm a huge fan. I never really get those battle decks, but they have Melmetal V and Mewtwo V, and they're different arts. I'm going to have to pick up the double pack this time for him because I think it's actually pretty tight. I think it's a cool Pokemon, a cool idea. Melmetal VMAX, which is really interesting. I would bet my bottom dollar there's a secret rare for this guy of some sort. We'll see what it looks like. A secret alternate art, perhaps, or just like a, rainbow or gold rare would be really cool for this. Kind of a chase card for me personally, if that's the case. This Dragonite is freaking awesome. I have not seen this yet. I really, really like it. I actually kind of like it more than the Dragonite V-Star. Dragonite V-Star, if this does not have a gold or a rainbow rare, I'm going to be enraged. But if we get like one thing, I want an alternate art in this. That's a cool Dragonite. And the V-Star is cool too. We've got Chansey and then Blissey over a gym, which is like the most Pokemon Go card I think we've seen so far. Really, pretty cool. Just protecting it. We've got Ditto, of course, and Ditto is supposed to be the peelables thing. I'm curious how many peelable cards there are going to be. I am very interested in the idea of a Radiant Charizard that's peelable, or like really a Mewtwo V that's, you know, peelable. I don't know if they'll go that far, but it'd be kind of fascinating if there's like a master set you could have of Dittos. Some people might hate that, but I think that actually would be the more valuable option. You could have a Ditto underneath your Charizard, or whatever it is. That'd be pretty tight, and I would be a pretty big fan. It's a good gimmick because the more of these they have, the more packs people are going to open to try to get them. Because there are people out there like me who just want a full set of Dittos, honestly. Never to be peeled, only to be kept as, you know, unpeeled, but still, it'd be really, really cool. I love the Eevee here. It looks like it's in real life, which is awesome. And then the Radiant Eevee, of course, which is going to be coming in the Radiant Eevee Premium Collection that you can pre-order. Big fan. In the Japanese set, this will be in the main set, I think. I think that the Japanese card here looks better than the English, which is the case for a lot of them. The Radiants in general look better in Japanese because they don't have that yellow trim. So I actually pre-ordered some of the Japanese cards. Normally the sets come out a lot before the English ones. This time it's only 2 weeks, which kind of sucks. But I guess at least I'll get it a bit early. I guess I should be getting it in like a week from posting this, which would be pretty awesome. Time's flying by, I'll tell you what. Love the Snorlax, so he's just like sitting on your porch. You're not going home anytime soon with this guy here. That is a cool Snorlax. Apom, is that right? I don't know how to say it. I don't care, I don't know. This is actually a pretty tight card because he's just like, you know, he's just fleeing from these Pokeballs. Which is basically like what it's like in Pokemon Go. You keep flicking them, you miss or whatever. And that's a really good, you know, depiction of that situation. Ambipom here, just on some traffic. Whatever, don't care about that Pokemon at all. We got Slacking V. Whatever, man. It's whatever. They make Ultra Rares out of some of the weirdest Pokemon, I swear. Some of you guys might be a fan. I don't really see the appeal. Just a sloth, right? I don't know, whatever. We got Bidoof, and the more I look at this card, the more I actually like it. It almost looks like it's like a traditional Japanese artwork. Look at the background. The background's really cool. He's on something like a rock or whatever. I actually like this Bidoof card a lot. This is actually a pretty cool Bibarel or Bibarel, however it's pronounced. I don't know which one it is personally. I don't really care. It's that Pokemon, but it has Smeargle. It's kind of front and center. I actually thought it was a Smeargle card because it's in Japanese and I can't read Japanese until I looked at the previous evolution. But I actually am kind of okay with this card. It's pretty cool. He's like chopping a tree down or biting into it. Smeargle's doing something. I don't know what, but whatever. We got Pidove here on a swing as well as Tranquil. Not really a huge fan of this line. And Unpheasant here. That's a cool looking Unpheasant at the very least. I'll admit that. All this other stuff, you know, you got like the egg incubator here. You got rare candy, I think. You got a lure module. We've got Candela. And then, of course, we also have the Candela promo card, full art that comes in that Team Valor set. We got Spark, a decent card here. That actually has a promo as well for Team Instinct. And, of course, Blanche for Team Mystic. And she has her own promo card in that collection as well. Got yourself a Pokestop here. Very expected for the trainer cards. There are a lot less trainer cards than I was anticipating. You know, it's a set like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, Celebrations, Champion's Path, Summer/Holiday set. So it's not a very big one. Hopefully this set can at least live up to the popularity of those other ones I just listed. Champion's Path, not very popular, but it's got like 2 Charizards, I think, in it that are really, really desired. Just very bad pull rates and a bad set otherwise. Celebrations has some good cards in it, a lot of fun to open. Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, both very fun to open. I don't know if Pokemon Go, based off what we've seen so far, is going to live up to that or not. Let me know your thoughts, though, for sure. Looks like we have different energies than what we saw in Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, which is interesting. My understanding was they only changed them like yearly or something, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I like them, actually. They're really, really cool looking. So looking forward to getting a set of those. All right, guys, that is the set as has been revealed so far. Now, I'm really hoping that they have some secret rares that are just amazing that we don't know about. That'll really be the chase cards of the set. Because at the moment, I personally am a little, underwhelmed, to be honest with you. I was expecting a bit more out of those Radiant cards for Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. and it didn't really deliver. I definitely want to pull those cards, but if it's anything like Astral Radiance, I'm gonna pull it 100%, and so are you. So let's see how it goes. Maybe it'll be a little bit more rare, which in my opinion is something that I like in a card. The rarity of a card is something that adds to the just overall desirability of it, right? If the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, the alternate art, was not as rare, would it be as popular? I think it would be because it's incredible artwork, but the rarity of it, the value of it, is something that really makes it a special card, and it's deserving of that because of how gorgeous the artwork is. And whether or not it was rare or valuable, it would still be a card that I would personally want. But it adds another dimension to it. It's a multiple factor thing, right? How competitive is the card? I don't play any competitive Pokemon TCG, but for a lot of people that matters. How cool is the artwork? Is it gorgeous? What kind of design does it have? How unique is it? And then of course you have the value of it and the rarity of it. All those things kind of work together to make it a desirable card. And I think that's an alright thing. I would want the Radiants to be a bit more rare this time around because they've been very common. I have so many Radiant freaking Hawluchas, not even funny. I think these will carry more weight than the other ones have so far, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping they have some cards kind of close to their chest that we'll see and will be super, super hyped about. But I want to hear your thoughts. Please let me know what you think. If you want to enter that V Heroes 10 giveaway, you get to pick between Sylveon, Umbreon, or Espeon. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Turn that notification bell on, hit the thumbs up button for this video. The comment you gotta leave is, what do you think of the set based off what we've seen? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you hyped for it? Is it living up to your expectations? Is it living up to the hype? I want to hear from you guys, so let me know, and you'll have an entry. Check out some of my other videos for some amazing content. And I always have giveaways for my videos to give back to you guys that are choosing to support me. It's very, very much appreciated. You can follow me over on Twitch. Join my Discord. We'd love to see some of your hits that you're getting from any of the sets that you're opening. Also, check out my Twitter and Instagram. I have some more socials as well, but those are the two main platforms that I post on. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much. Stay amazing.